Una see una government, they throw rice. This is how they want to stop the protests. They see Amba. Can you see? Can you see? Causing traffic. Oh. Take a look. Throw him two cups of rice, 2 cups of rice, bagged 2 cups of rice, throwing it to people. Just imagine, see people. They scamper to catch rice. Yeah? One person not even bash myself. Imagine. Yeah? Una see una government, they throw rice. This is how they want to stop the protests. They see Amba. Can you see? Can you see? Causing traffic. Oh. Take a look. Throw him two cups of rice, 2 cups of rice, bagged 2 cups of rice, throwing it to people. Just imagine, see people. They scamper to catch rice. Yeah? One person not even bash myself. Imagine. Yeah?
This is too disrespectful, my people. Hey, I say only my eyes cannot see this one. Now make me bring down to our notice. May you still use your eye, your koro eye, to see with how the federal government they treat the citizens like trash. This is too disrespectful. I've said it, Agbeo government can never lead Nigeria to nowhere. They can never. You compare, let me tell you, when you compare the federal government with the state government, the governor of Edo State, there's a huge big difference how they approach these problems. Yes. When you see there is normal that there will always be a problem. There will always be a challenges. There will always be situations. But attitude towards how we approach these problems in life is what determines if that problem will remain or either it will go. The attitude. Do you have negative attitude to approach problems or positive attitude to approach problems? That is where the problem lies on in the issue of Nigeria government. When you comes to look at Edo State government, Godwin Enogease Obaseki, his own positive attitude, how he approaches problems, is what makes him to have good results at the end. For example, for the issue of minimum wage, his positive attitude towards how he approached the problem of minimum wage, he relieves the people from hardship and puts smiles on their faces. And his persistency of wearing positive attitude to approach problems, it still stands thin as I'm still talking to you. Now they are talking about palliative. You will be listening to him, how he's also approaching it. And he also have advice for the federal government to know how to care for his people. To know, because I know the federal government lacks the capacity to give better lives to the Nigerians. But there's nothing wrong if he put down his pride, pull off his ego to learn from Edo State government. What matters is for him to bring better results, bring solutions to the table. Look at how timid and disrespectful how he's trying to approach the problem of end bad government in Nigeria. How it depriving people not to exercise their human fundamental rights. It is their human fundamental right to protest. But how are you approaching it, trying to give them palliative? Look at how they are throwing palliative or two cup of rice at their faces. My people, it is very important for presidents in any nation, in any society, to respect and care for their citizens, especially when it comes to food matter. It is very important. It is good for every president to ensure citizens have access to nutrition. Because as we talk now, there's already a challenge in Nigeria affecting both children and adults, and the president should not be adamant of this problem. Over 37% of Nigerian children under 5 are stunted, meaning they are experiencing chronic malnutrition and have low height for their age. And also, about 18% of children suffer from wasting, which indicates acute malnutrition and low weight, imagine, for their height. And an estimate of about 2 million children, Nigerians, suffer from SAM, but only 2 out of every 10 affected children currently receive treatment. Out of 2 million, only 2 out of every 10 affected receive treatment. That is poor. And are you talking about additionally 7% of women of childbearing age experience acute malnutrition? It is very important for the government, the federal government, to think and have positive attitude to approach all the challenges. If not all, at least our positive attitude to approach problems. They should learn from Edo State government, Governor Enogease Obaseki. We are very happy with our governor in Edo State. Listen to him and be blessed. Please kindly put your comment under the comment section. I will be right there to also say your opinion. Bye-bye.
Edo Governor Godwin Obaseki don start the second phase of the Christian Feeding Program CFP, where dem distribute 56,250 bags of 10 kg rice across the state 3 senatorial districts as the program dey aim to reduce the suffering of the people. Ogbonge leaders of the Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN), Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria (PFN), and other Christian bodies for the state turned out for the launch event. Governor Obaseki come inspect the distribution process for the Diocese of Benin Anglican Communion Warehouse, where he for received detailed breakdown of the rice allocation from CAN Chairman Apostle General Dr. Irekweno Omoike. This phase dey follow the first phase wey happened 3 months ago and are part of the administration commitment to solve the food insecurity issues wey many families dey face. Obaseki come here and say the program no dey political and say na church dey drive am, and come thank the Christian leaders for their dedication to make am successful, and come also call on the federal government to learn from Edo State transparent and effective management of the Christian Feeding Program wey don reach over 50,000 families. He come also chook mouth on the importance of transparency, honesty and public service for government initiatives.
You were in the warehouse because you saw the transparency with which they have run this program. Compared to what the federal government claims they are spending on palliatives, this is chicken change. This is a drop in the ocean. But if we did things properly in this country, would what we have will go a long way. We know there are challenges, but we are not, our current leadership, we are not helping ourselves and we're not helping Nigeria. Look at how we have run this program, and I hope the federal government will come and take a cue, because this is what I've always argued. People know what they want. We made the resources available, got them to organize themselves. They've see the way they procured. They procured from the local markets, thereby increasing the amount of business the locals are doing. See the way they manage the transportation costs, and for what the little we've given them, see how many families, 50,000 or more families that they will reach, with what we have given. And what we're doing is just a drop compared to what the federal government claims they are doing. So it's about transparency, it's about honesty, and about willingness to serve the public good, not private interests. And that is what the challenge is today. It's not that we don't have hardships and difficulties all over the world. The world is currently challenged. But the one solution is for government to come out clean, transparent, so that the people trust them and understand and work with government to get out of the problems we face and not play games. So it's unfortunate we're where we are, but I believe we can come out of it. And I'm pleading that we don't take actions that will make our situation worse, much worse than they are today. And in the next few days, we're going around talking to our citizens to see how do we resolve these issues, these problems we have. Let us not do things that will dig us deeper into the rot and the mess we face today.
The governor also tok say the CFP go happen for 3 phases, say the 3rd phase dey focus on additional support measures like conditional cash transfers, skill development programs and support for agriculture, trade and microfinance. E come urge the people say make them avoid actions wey fit worsen the current situation and encourage them to collaborate with government to overcome challenges.
The first phase was to just get people to trust us that this program is real. And it took a while. They managed it well and launched the first phase and understood what to do. With this second phase, they're now correcting some of the mistakes that the challenges they experienced during the first phase. And the trust has now been built. People now know that, okay, particularly in the areas where the most vulnerable live, where the poorest live, that is a transparent way to reach them, identify them, and give them some sustenance through this palliative.
The summary of the allocation now: 21,875 bags to Edo South, 15,625 bags to Edo Central, and 18,750 bags to Edo North, wey make the total amount of 10 kg bags of rice be 56,250 bags for the 3 senatorial districts. Make una no forget say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We no dey take blame. From Benin City, Ekata Ojesele, TMC TV News.